There is a version of this story where I died inside that suit, where the spring locks failed, where evil consumed itself. But this is not that version. In this timeline, I survived. I was not crushed, not betrayed, not punished. I learned. I discovered something that changes everything. Children's souls do not disappear. They leave something behind. Remnant, a substance that binds memory, emotion, and consciousness to metal. And when I understood it, I stopped being just a killer. I became something far more dangerous. A scientist, a strategist, a man building immortality. While newspapers reported isolated disappearances, I expanded. New franchises, new cities, new investors, charity galas, public speeches about child safety, million-dollar donations, photos beside politicians. Behind the scenes, children kept vanishing. Internal reports were buried. Employees were transferred. Security footage mysteriously corrupted. In less than a year, over 50 children disappeared in locations connected to Fazbear Entertainment. Officially, nothing was proven. Unofficially, everyone suspected. But no one could touch me. I was too big, too powerful, too protected.
And in that world, I existed. My name is Bob. I wasn't special. I was the kind of kid who learned to walk without making noise. At home, doors were never opened gently. Dinner was rarely set for me. My father never hit me hard enough to leave visible bruises, but he left something worse. Absence. He forgot my birthday, forgot promises, called me kid like I was replaceable. When I brought home good grades, it was expected. When I failed, I was worthless. Most nights I ate alone. I kept the TV volume low. I learned that asking for attention only made things worse. I wasn't hated. I was ignored, and that hurts more. The day he took me to Fazbear, I thought maybe something would change. Neon lights, loud music, children laughing, parents holding hands. It felt like a different universe. He leaned down close to me. "Don't embarrass me." He handed me money. "Stay here. I'll be back." I called him. Once, twice, 3 times, 5 times. Nothing. The phone rang, went to voicemail. I tried again. Nothing. While other children were called home, I stood there staring at the entrance, waiting to see him walk back in. And when I finally understood he wasn't coming back, it wasn't just sadness, it was anger. A silent fury, a burning resentment at a life where I was never chosen. And that's when he saw me.
He looked small, lost, perfect. "You seem lost," I said. He told me his name. Bob. I already knew no one was coming back for him. Children like that, they radiate something. Fear, abandonment, potential. That night, he became another statistic. Another name buried beneath paperwork. Another child who never made the news. Because my empire was too powerful to collapse. I believed I understood Remnant. I believed I could measure trauma, control it, refine it. I suppressed possessed animatronics, flattened their emotional signatures, reduced souls to usable energy. My laboratories expanded beneath smiling restaurants, laughter above, experiments below. But I made one mistake. I underestimated abandonment. The kind of trauma that doesn't scream, the kind that rots slowly. And when Bob died, something didn't bind. It spread. It began with reports. Missing arms from locked storage rooms, heads gone from sealed crates, backup units unaccounted for. Security footage showed something unnatural. Metal trembling, bolts loosening on their own, parts sliding out of frame, as if pulled, not pushed, pulled. This wasn't sabotage. It was attraction. Something was gathering, building. The event was flawless. Press, investors, families. I stood beneath the stage lights, smiling. Then the animatronic's left eye twitched. Just once. Then it turned red. Not standard LED red. Something deeper. Wrong. The audio distorted. A child's voice bled through the speakers. Unscripted. Real. The animatronic lunged. Metal slammed into me. The crowd screamed. Security rushed in. But I didn't see chaos. I saw pattern. I installed a tracking module inside a replacement unit. Hidden, calibrated to the same frequency as the red anomaly. The signal started faint, then stronger, then constant, leading downward, beneath the city, beneath everything I built.
I wasn't building a body. I was gathering voices. Every franchise that fell freed another soul. Every hidden lab destroyed released another trapped memory. I grew, not from hatred, from accumulation, from consciousness, from collective pain. When he reached the sewers, I was already there, massive, incomplete, yet aware. Metal fused together, red eyes scattered across shifting shapes. Voices layered over one another like static becoming speech. For the first time, he wasn't in control.
It struck without hesitation. Metal slammed me into concrete. The tracker fell beside me, still blinking, still transmitting. And as the chamber shook, darkness took me.
It wasn't malfunction. It wasn't coincidence. I tore through the franchises. Walls collapsed, stages ripped from foundations, mascots crushed like toys. Neon signs exploded into darkness. But I wasn't destroying randomly. I descended, always descended, into sealed corridors, into hidden laboratories, into underground chambers no child ever saw. I tore open containment units, ripped apart suppression rigs, freed souls bound to machinery, reduced to experimental energy. Each liberation made me larger. More arms, more eyes, more voices, more awareness. I was a feral force, uncontainable, unpredictable, beyond law. But I had direction. I wasn't hunting cities. I was hunting answers. From the man who let the phone ring. From the father who never returned. The empire wasn't collapsing. It was being hunted. I found him standing beneath flickering streetlights, watching smoke rise from distant ruins. When he saw me, he trembled. I wanted to crush him, to make him feel what I felt, to make him understand abandonment. But the voices spoke. Revenge won't heal you. You're already free. I looked at him. He didn't look remorseful, only afraid, small, and I understood. Destroying him wouldn't give me peace. It would only chain me to him forever. So I let go. I released the remnant. Let the souls detach from metal. Let the energy dissolve. Red eyes flickered out. Metal collapsed to the asphalt. Silence replaced the static. For the first time in my existence, there was no anger, only lightness.
They found the laboratories days later. Files, containment chambers, evidence too extensive to bury. They found me in the sewer chamber, unconscious, the tracker still blinking on my belt, recording everything. This time, the cameras were not erased. I was arrested beneath flashing lights. My empire shut down. Every franchise closed. The Fazbear name turned into a warning. In this timeline, I did not die. I was exposed. And the only thing that stopped me was the pain of a child I believed I could control.